Today's show is breaststroke champ Lindley Frame. But right now we're going galloping in Melbourne. Here is Kenny Callender.
Thanks very much, Ken. Yes, just a couple of minutes to post time for the first leg, and there's been a few significant moves. Let's have a look at them. Number 1, Red Javelin, the stayer. He was 14 to 1 before. He's into 11 to 1. Hewler Warrior, Greg Hall's mount, 3's into 5 to 2. Black Rouge at 6 to 1. Sentip out to 7 to 1. Now here's the big move. God bless it. The horse I've tipped, Red Hope. 7s last time, into 4s. Could even come in a bit more. We might even make him into 7 to 2. The young apprentice Travis Harrison riding Red Hope, and by golly, he's got a good recent record. A very promising boy. He races in orange with green sleeves and a green cap. If you're looking for Red Hope, should have red colour, shouldn't he? But orange with green sleeves and a green cap. Silver Neon, who'll get back and will rattle home. A Findlay the rider. Silver Neon is at 10 to 1. Blackbeard is a 25 to 1 chance. No Mortal is at 15 to 1. Ark Raj, David Taggart's mount, is an 8 to 1 chance. Prince of Paradise was scratched. Disputed Pearl is one of the roughies at 33 to 1. Toy Cavalier is a scratching. And Rich Substance has got out in the market from 16s to 25s. Now, there's a little bit of a hold-up. Just one going around there a bit late there. That's Ark Raj going round. There's only 2 minutes to post time, and it just looks as though Ark Raj is running a little bit late. As I told you, Ark Raj, David Taggart's mount, is an 8 to 1 chance on the tote. Most of these horses are pretty experienced, so I don't think it'll take long to get them into the barriers once they get around there. As I said, Red Hope races in orange with green sleeves and a green cap. The favourite, Hewler Warrior, to be ridden by Greg Hall, races in blue with yellow spots and a red cap. Actually, it's blue and gold spots, same thing, with a red cap, so you'll be able to pick up Hewler Warrior, drawn just a little bit deep, could come against him. And the stayer, Red Javelin, who's got such great form in Perth, ran second again in January this year in the Perth Cup behind Field Officer. He races in brown with green spots and a green cap. Now, you'd think that this distance of 1,200 metres is far too short for him, but it doesn't pan out that way. Field Officer always goes well fresh, Red Javelin, I should say, and he's got the great record of 20 starts for 10 wins and 9 minor placings, so he can't be discarded in any race. Red Hope, the horse I've tipped, is a 3-year-old, but he's also got a fine record. He's done most of his racing in Adelaide, and he's won 5 times with 2 seconds from 14 starts. So he's certainly no slouch either. That's Black Rouge going around there. Michael Clark's mount, racing in the yellow colours with the black cap. Black Rouge has got out in the market, as I said, to about 6 to 1. Michael Clark, formerly with the David Hayes stable. This horse is trained down at Cranbourne by Alan Williams. Well, they're running a little late. We're right on 25 minutes to 3 now, Eastern Standard Time, which is the advertised starting time. They're milling behind the gates. I think they'll go straight in. There's no reason for them to hold up. And as I said, most of them are old stages, and they'll go straight in. There won't be any great problem. Red Hope is only a 3-year-old, but of course the horse's birthday is on the 1st of August, which is a fortnight or a week from tomorrow, isn't it? He's only a 3-year-old for another week. And then, of course, all horses go up 1 year. Red Hope will become a 4-year-old, and Red Javelin, the top weight, will be an old horse because he'll be a 7-year-old, with which age they start to call them aged horses. OK, they're starting to go in, which is fine. I was starting to wonder when they would. And the first horse in was Disputed Pearl in those orange and green colours, which you might have just seen go in. She's in to start the ball rolling, followed in by Black Rouge in barrier 2, the horse I told you about. He's well named because he is black, very black indeed, and races in those gold colours with the dark blue spots and the black cap. I think we might just have another quick look at the totes and see if there's any changes at this point. Let me have a look. Going from the top, Red Javelin now is still at 11 to 1. Hewler Warrior is at 5 to 2. Black Rouge is getting out a little bit more now to 13 to 2. Sentip is out to 8 to 1. Red Hope is still at 4 to 1. I was a little bit optimistic pulling him in. Still 10 to 1. 25's Blackbeard. 15 No Mortal. Ark Raj still at 8 to 1. 40 to 1 now, Disputed Pearl, and Rich Substance is still at 25 to 1. OK, they're just about all in. 1 or 2 still to go, I think. Yep. Just making the final horses coming up now. Time to cross now to our caller, John Russell, trackside at Caulfield.
And the sprint over the 1200 about to take place. They're all in now. And set for a start for this, the 5th at Caulfield. Blackbeard drawn out wide. Red Hope stands up well with No Mortal. Silver Neon. Hula Warrior. Now they're set for a start. Starter mounts his platform. And they're ready for a start. All set. Lights on. Off. Blackbeard away well. Hula Warrior shows early speed with Arc Raj. Disputed Pearl drops out to the tail with Red Javelin. Black Rouge is now mustering as they settle down towards the 900 metres, and Red Hope is going quickly. He darts to the lead down the side inside the 1,000 metres now. Red Hope. Oh, he's well clear over 2.5 to Blackbeard on the outside. Black Rouge is making ground the rail, followed by Sentip. Arc Raj on the outside is going forward, followed by Hula Warrior. Just in behind them came No Mortal, followed by Red Javelin, Ridge Substance, and a length and a half away Silver Neon. Tightly packed down the side towards the 600 metres. In front is Red Hope. A length and a half away second is Blackbeard, followed by Black Rouge on the rail in the box seat. Sentip on the outside, always wide, followed by Disputed Pearl. Arc Raj now pulls to the outside, followed by Hula Warrior. A length away Ridge Substance, followed by Red Javelin, Silver Neon, and 2 lengths away No Mortal. Red Hope comes to the 300 though, over a length and a half in front. Black Rouge gets out in plenty of time. He's making ground. He's coming it after Red Hope quickly. Arc Raj is down the outside, running home, followed in behind them by Hula Warrior, and Red Javelin from well back making ground. Black Rouge to the 100 just in front. Red Hope on the rail is coming again, and here's Silver Neon. It'll blouse them all. Silver Neon grabbed the lead over the concluding stages, and Silver Neon has got up and beaten Red Hope. Black Rouge died on his run. Red Javelin rattled home. No Mortal close up, then Disputed Pearl. In behind them, Hula Warrior. Arc Raj didn't go on, followed by Sentip and Blackbeard, and Rich Substance has run last.
Silver Neon there. Gee, what a run home.
The Tralee handicap over 1,000 metre sprint distance. Here's John Tappan. It has been a better week for Shane Dye, hasn't it?
Well, Ken, he's in Brisbane today, of course, to watch his wife's horse, Blonde Ambition, go around in a big 2-year-old race shortly. So if Blonde Ambition happens to win that one, it will erase some of the pain of the last 7 days for jockey Shane. By the way, sorry to hear that Sky Channel's general manager, David Dodds, has been ill. And in fact, he was rushed to hospital this week for emergency surgery, from which he's made a dramatic recovery, Ken. Dramatic enough to be perched up in bed at the moment in hospital watching the show and giving his TAB telephone account a pretty decent old nudge.
Well, David, I hope you're feeling better, and let's hope we can tip you a winner. I've had a little bit here on Winning Combo, but it's a very, very hard race. Worth something on your tab account. Number 1 Cloudlet is now at 16 to 1. Shamrock Days at 9 to 1. Solution will go quick from the outside, getting out to almost 11 to 2. No Joking is a 25 to 1 chance, now out to 30 to 1. Classy Rogue is at the same price, or coming in a little bit. Classy Rogue will make it 25 to 1. Wandalga Prince is scratched. TAB number 7 Ziffer is out to 9 to 1. Cover Me is one of the roughies, almost to 80 to 1 now. Danza Dark, TAB number 9, is come in now to almost 8 to 1, between 8 and 9 to 1, about 8.5 to 1. Something Casual is still at 33 to 1. Winning Combo, the horse we're interested in, number 11, about $6.80, not quite 6 to 1. Red Poco, TAB number 12, is also at 6 to 1. Baguette Bisque, who was a little bit late onto the track, Baguette Bisque is at 25 to 1. Chiliad, a good tip on course, been well backed and is going to run favourite on the tote, now into about 9 to 2. Young Michael Evans is the jockey there. Molina is a scratching. Broke Anchor is almost at 60 to 1. Cessation, a stablemate of Chiliad, has kept firming on the tote, was 100s early, now into about 30 to 1 and might come in just a touch more. And Varial has got out from 80 to 1 to 100 to 1. Natural Pilgrim, of course, is not running. Okay, on the monitor there, you just saw No Joking go by, and there in centre screen now, TAB number 2 is Shamrock Days, the grey, and behind him in the cerise colours is the horse we spoke of, Chiliad, who will run favourite on the tote in the all cerise, almost pink colours. John, Chiliad will get back a little bit, but he can come with a rush in a 1,000-metre race.
Well, if he does, Ken, those colours will stand out nicely. The all cerise colours, which are the first set of colours employed by Leviathan owners, Jack and Bob Ingham. Now, when you have as many horses in work as they do, they quite often have more than one runner per race, and they have to have 3, sometimes 4 sets of registered racing colours, and their first 2 sets are being used in this, as Ken pointed out, the all cerise, the ones you can see there on Chiliad. And if you watch closely, you'll see another black jacket with a white star right there now as we pan in. Black with a white star and a white cap, and they are the second set of Jack and Bob Ingham colours. So they're both good sets that stand out very conspicuously during the running of races. Jack and Bob, of course, punters. They love a punt, and they like to be able to see their horses clearly in running, and that's why they go for these bright colours. Cessation's jockey, by the way, is a former South Aussie boy by the name of Dwayne Dunn. He's been in Sydney for a short time. He's ridden a lot of winners in Adelaide and still claims 1.5 kilos. And young Dwayne has made a quiet start to Sydney racing, but he's likely to go bang, crash, wallop at any tick of the clock. Now, the last 3 or 4 look to move up. Cover Me has come up with Cessation. Winning Combo. Cloudlet in the gates. Line's taking good shape, and the starter's now coming over to release the field. No Joking steadies down with Broke Anchor and Cover Me, and they look about set. Oh no, through the gate goes Ziffer. They were all set to go, and Ziffer just put a little pressure on the front gates, which burst open, but the rider immediately took hold of Ziffer, John Marshall, and that horse will be returned to the barriers within seconds. Ziffer won a race here at long odds, not too long back, towards the tail end of the Easter Carnival. He's trained by Gay Waterhouse and is a son of Daybreak Lover. What a good horse he was, Daybreak Lover. Beautiful looking horse, and I think he won 2 consecutive, was it Stradbrokes or Doomben 10,000s, one of the big major sprints in Brisbane. I think it was 2 Stradbrokes on the trot, and he's been a very successful sire. This is one of his sons, Ziffer. Clerk of the Course does a mighty job. The Clerk of the Course, I think, adds a lot of colour and a lot of tradition to racing on Australian courses. He wears traditional English hunting costume, really, with the black velvet cap and the bright scarlet coat. And in most cases, he rides a white or a grey horse. And there's a touch of old England in the regalia worn by the Clerk of the Course. It all adds to the colour of the wonderful sport of thoroughbred racing. Now the starter is onto his stand as Ziffer is returned to the stalls, and they look to be all set now and ready to go. The gates open, they're off and running. Solution towards the outside, and Cessation began very quickly, and so did Red Poco, followed by No Joking, Cover Me, Dan Zadark. Varial is showing plenty of early dash. Shamrock Days is right up there with them, Winning Combo just behind the leaders. At the head of the others then Kiliad and Classy Rogue, followed by Cloudlet. A fair way back in the field as they race up to the turn, Baguette Bisque, and then Something Casual, and getting well back is Ziffer, followed by Cessation, and Broke Anchor is tailed right off, but coming around the corner, Solution is a mile in front, led by about 3 lengths to, in second place, Varial. No Joking on the outside, then Dan Zadark, followed by Winning Combo, Kiliad, Cover Me, and Red Poco. On top of the rise, Solution, the one to beat. She's well clear, led by more than 2 lengths to Dan Zadark, followed by No Joking, and then Varial and Red Poco. Solution still in front, 100 out. Kiliad's the one on the inside rail. Solution stops to a walk. Kiliad races past it and is streaking away in the last bit to win brilliantly. Kiliad came away to score. Solution's in a very tight photo for second with Red Poco and Baguette Bisque, and close up is Winning Combo, followed by Dan Zadark, Cessation, Cover Me, Varial, then Something Casual, Shamrock Days, Ziffer, No Joking, Broke Anchor well back, followed by Cloudlet, and Classy Rogue is pulled up with the tail enders.
Well, that's the horse we said to watch with the bright colours, and they were certainly bright enough. And as you can see there, young Michael Evans drives Kiliad along the inside, and if you're on him on the win tote, it's going to pay $4.70. It kept firming, and $2 the place, $4.70 a win and $2 a place. Second will be number 3, Solution, which will pay $2.60 a place. And as we let them wind there in for third, oh, it's pretty close for third. We might wait for the judge's decision, but I'm pretty sure that there's no doubt about the winner, Kiliad. I think you'll find Solutions run second, and we'll send third down the line, immediately becomes available.
Yes, Kenny, thank you very much there. Number 14, Buyer Street. OK, more of Australia's best still to swim here on Nine's Wide World of Sports, including world record holder Kieran Perkins. Don't go away.
12, Kiliad, $4.70 and $2 even. Solution, $2.60, and Red Poco, $2.80. 3 AFL games on today. Let's see how things are going. Geelong playing Collingwood, and here Geelong's in front, 9 goals 2 to Collingwood, 4 goals 4.
Kenny.
Yeah, thanks, Maxie. I think everybody will be coming up with the one tip in this race. Val d'Isere, even money. In other words, if you put on $1, you get 2 back. But what the heck if they win? Let's look at the prices. Lord Regent is at 9 to 1. Greg Childs' mount. Marmur was scratched this morning. Probably would have been the main danger. Val d'Isere has won 2 of his last 3. Simon Marshall is your jockey, and he's a hot favourite at even money. Disrepute, Robbie Griffiths at 12 to 1. Titled Toff, Michael Clark at 10 to 1. Universal Ambition is out to 16 to 1. Something Wicked at 11 to 2. Grey Rose at 9 to 1. Blue at the top is at 16 to 1. Aces and Kings the same price. Vista Boy is scratched. My Dark Rebel 150 to 160s. And Parseval is still also at big odds of 100 to 1. Just about all in. One to make the line complete. Time for us to go to our caller, John Russell at Caulfield.
Always very informative. Now they're all set. Lights on. Set for a start. And attendant climbing it with Val d'Isere racing. Something Wicked goes away well. So too does on the outside Grey Rose, and going forward Blue at the top, splitting the pair. Val d'Isere, the favourite, now settles down 4th. A length away on the inside as Parseval. Lord Regent going forward. A break of a length and a half to around the outside now. Disrepute racing 3 wide from Universal Ambition. Aces and Kings, Title Toff, and My Dark Rebel is last. Something Wicked in front, reefing and tearing along the back towards the 1200 metres. Over 2 lengths to Grey Rose. The Grey now travels up into 2nd placing. Blue at the top on the inside as 3rd. Going forward, Lord Regent early in the race, having no luck at all, racing wide. Every chance early for Val d'Isere. The favourite settles down 5th, a length and a half away down the side inside the 1,000 metres, followed by Disrepute. Then Parseval, followed by Title Toff, Universal Ambition, and My Dark Rebel is back at the tail. Towards the 800 metres they race, and Something Wicked in front. She's gone keenly from the outset. She hasn't really settled. A half away Grey Rose on the outside. Lord Regent still racing wide. Val d'Isere in the centre. Blue at the top on the rail, followed by Disrepute. Aces and Kings now pulls to the outside inside the 600 metres before the turn, followed by Parseval, Title Toff. Universal Ambition second last, and dropping out of it 4 lengths away My Dark Rebel. Grey Rose hit the lead though around the turn towards the 400 metres. Val d'Isere gets out in plenty of time. He's 2 lengths away, the 3-year-old. He's coming out after Grey Rose inside the 300 metres. A length and a half away Lord Regent, followed by Disrepute. At the 220 though, Grey Rose in front, about to be gobbled up by Val d'Isere on the outside. Val d'Isere ranged up to Grey Rose. The 3-year-old Val d'Isere hit the lead, and it is all over. He is racing away. Val d'Isere wins comfortably by 2.5 to Grey Rose. 5 away 3rd, Disrepute. Close up Lord Regent, Blue at the top. Then Universal Ambition, followed by Title Toff and Parseval. Then Something Wicked, Aces and Kings, and tailed off My Dark Rebel.
And that was a Kenny Callender pick. Well done, Kenny Callender. And I tell you what, it was terrific. The race started on time too. Don't go away. Australia's great swimming tradition continues this afternoon on Wide World of Sports.
3, 8 and 4. Val d'Isere $2 even and $1.20. Grey Rose $2.70 and Disrepute $3.20. Those AFL games, 3 of them on today. Let's have a look at the progress scores. Geelong and Collingwood. Geelong in front, 11 goals 4 to Collingwood 8 goals 6. Carlton playing Essendon, and still a close one. 8 points in it. 8-point lead to Carlton, 7-7 to the Bombers 5-11. Footscray playing Melbourne, and Melbourne's shot well clear here. 11-12 to Footscray, 8 goals 8. Well, yet another Australian today, mate.
Good on you, Ian. Yes, they're approaching the stalls for race 7. It's the Diabetes Australia Handicap, named in honour of a wonderful organisation who do a tremendous job detecting people with diabetes at an early stage, and that really is the important factor. Anyone who even remotely feels that they might have the early stages of diabetes, do something about it, folks, because if they can detect it early enough, they can certainly help you. These people of Diabetes Australia, they do a terrific job, and some of their chief organisers are here today. Now, we've got some people picnicking somewhere here at Randwick, and I haven't got my bearings yet. Are they over near? Is it Ronnie, is it? Is that Ronald Quinton? Well, trainer Quinton, of course. Ron obviously has wandered down the hill to get a bird's eye view of the start of this race. He's been training for a short time only and has already saddled up a winner at Minister at Gosford recently. And Ken, I'll tell you what, that'll be the first of many more to come.
Yeah, he'll make a good trainer. They're going into line. We've just got time to go through these prices. An excellent trainer he'll make, Ronnie Quinton. Blazing Anchor is at 8 to 1. Ardent Dancer into 11 to 2. Social Rule is a 9 to 1 chance. 16 on the Avenue. Caliph is at 25 to 1. Beppers Boy at 20 to 1. Tudor Rove favourite on the tote at 9 to 2, 4.5 to 1, about 5.60 at the moment. 12 to 1 Fashion Opera. I've tipped Jats. Good odds, Jats, and he's got a chance. He's at 11 to 1 on Kylie's Runs, also in the market, just getting out to 11 to 1. So Closure at 20 to 1. Stylish Sid been well supported into 6.5 to 1 now. Examination 100. Golden Dragon at 16 to 1. And Embassy Square, who's a stablemate of Arden Dancer, I thought he looked particularly well. He's a roughie, though. He's at just better than 40 to 1. Johnny Boy, I'm on Jats, but it's a very, very hard race. There's Stylish Sid about to go in.
Yeah, Ken, plenty of chances on paper, and luck will certainly play an important part, and this is race 7. The Diabetes Australia Handicap. Track cleared in front, and the starter, Bill Cooper, has come over towards the rostrum now, but he's still not happy with them. Now he is, as he climbs onto the platform. And they face up squarely, and this should be a start. Stylish stands up nicely. The gates open, they're away. Beppa's Boy won the start, but he doesn't want to lead on it. He took hold and allowed On the Avenue to boot through and go to the lead. On Kylie's Run, hunted out of the gate, has quickly moved into second place, followed by Stylish Sid. Social Rule settles about fourth on the inside, and then Tudor Row, Arden Dancer, Embassy Square. So Closure travelling deep to the first turn, and then Blazing Anchor, Fashion Opera. Further back is Beppa's Boy, followed by Golden Dragon and Our Caliph, and that's the order as they swing around the first turn, with Examination dropping out last of all. On the Avenue in front over the crossing from Stylish Sid in the centre, with On Kylie's Run on the outside. A bit more than 2 lengths away, Social Rule, and then Jats at the head of the others. Then as they come down the side, Arden Dancer, followed by Tudor Row, Blazing Anchor, Embassy Square, So Closure. A gap then to Fashion Opera, Beppa's Boy on the outside of Fashion Opera, and then Golden Dragon, followed by Our Caliph and Examination as last as they swing around the turn. 3 leaders On the Avenue on the fence. Stylish Sid in the middle, On Kylie's Run on the outside. They're well clear of Social Rule, who switched out to make his run as they top the hill, followed by Blazing Anchor, Jats and Arden Dancer. Coming to the 200 mark, and On Kylie's Run is just the leader from On the Avenue. His Social Rule. Jats is joining in, and So Closure coming right down the extreme outside. On the Avenue on the fence. So Closure wide out. So Closure takes the lead. Golden Dragon is getting home over the top of them. So Closure just in front. Golden Dragon can't get him, and So Closure, I think, has just fallen in. Fashion Opera flew along the fence to be in a photo for second with Golden Dragon, and then Jats On the Avenue, Social Rule, On Kylie's Run, Arden Dancer, Embassy Square, followed by Examination, Our Caliph, Stylish Sid, Blazing Anchor, and then Beppa's Boy and Tudor Row is knocked up to run absolute last.
Yeah, good to see Johnny Power ride another winner. Was well weighted, this horse, but we all thought the alley might beat it. It wasn't the case, and you can see So Closure going to the lead here. Now, watch the horse widest out in the green colours. That's Golden Dragon, and did he steam home or didn't he what? Here he comes down the outside and then along the fence. That's Fashion Opera, the black mare with the orange colours. She's diving through late too, but you'll find So Closure has prevailed. Very close for second and third. I'd say Golden Dragon second for sure, and Fashion Opera third. If you've backed them on the tote, the winner, So Closure, TAB number 11, is going to pay upwards of $22 the win and $5.90 the place. Number 14, Golden Dragon, will be second, will pay $4.50. And third, along the inside, was Fashion Opera, TAB number 8, will pay $4.10. And that was the story of racing at Randwick today. Here's Maxie.
Well, in fact, it is Maxie.
Yes, it is me. A pretty good race too, Ken. OK.
Back at the Warringah.
Just querying, Ray, about how tall he is. I reckon he's got to be over 2 metres tall. That's the boy in lane 6 there, Jason Cooper. But Martin Roberts is even taller than that.